All right. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Data Mastery, Marketing for Modern Growth. I appreciate you being here and want to jump right in. So, basically, one of the biggest kind of like objections or comments that we get is like something along the lines of like, is this a scam? Like, I've purchased data lists before, I've been scammed, I've been told this list is perfect and 100% and going to change my life or whatever it is, when it's really just not the case. And I feel like that's why most people, when it comes to like data, they kind of have that scammy type of taste in their mouth, which rightfully so. There's a lot of people out there that will try to resell the same list 16 different times, 600 different times, resell outdated lists. They're going to tell you, hey, this list is full of intent, it's amazing, and it's 6 to 12 months or 6 years old. So you really, really have to be careful in terms of the quality, the source of the data, the frequency of it updating. There's a lot of questions that you need to ask up front before engaging with the data partner. First and foremost, one of the biggest things I think is, are they going to help you utilize the data? Are they just going to send you the data? Are they just going to upload it? Are they just going to stream it somewhere and say, good luck, be done with you, and hopefully you can monetize the data and deliver an ROI? Or are they going to be there with you and share in their past experiences and failures and successes, so that way you as a potential client, or you as somebody utilizing data in your marketing or client acquisition process, are you able to then take that data and implement it as quickly, as efficiently as possible in multiple facets of your client acquisition process to drive those end results, to drive better efficiencies, lower your acquisition costs, things of that nature. So it's really important that you're working with somebody that can show you, that has experience and can show you how to use it, what to do with it. And that's, whether, most of our clients are B2C, where we're showing them how to plug it into the emails, plugging it into paid ads, driving that interest, warming up that intent, and verifying interest before it even hits their prospect. And then for the few of our B2C kind of data consulting clients, we're right there holding their hands, helping them throughout the process, showing them, how to kind of skip to the end of the line, avoid the past failures that we made years ago when we started using the data. So it's really important to know what to do with the data, or work with a partner that knows what to do with the data. It's not just about the data. What I like to tell everyone, you can have the best data list in the world, but it's not going to be that linchpin cure-all. Like if your ads are bad, if your offer is bad, if your landing page isn't converting, data is not going to be the cure for everything. It's one piece in one piece of the puzzle, one very important piece of the puzzle, but you still got to make sure the rest of the pieces line up for the most part. And that's what our consulting and that's what our team helps with. Another thing to look at is, how often is the data updated? So for example, our data is updated on a daily basis. Our in-market feeds are refreshed daily. In-market are people actively searching for what you're selling. They're refreshed daily. They're going to cycle out at the back and have a decay rate of anywhere from 7 to 10 days, with every day net new individuals coming onto that list. So every day it's a refreshed list, a new list for yourself, the ad platforms, everybody to utilize. Our pixel data, the people visiting your site, is updated every day. So every day you have people visiting your site, the following day we're going to be adding new people to that list. And then the enrichment piece, the third piece of what we do, can be done at any time, whether it be in real time, right after somebody fills out a form, somebody visits your website. Everything can be automated and done as quickly and efficiently as possible. So literally every single day, yourself and your marketing engine, your business has a new list, and it's all in an automated process. You're not uploading things. It's not, hey, once a month, here's a new list. Now you have to go upload and implement it everywhere. You want to make sure that the frequency of the list being uploaded is quite often, ideally on a daily basis, and you want to make sure that you're able to automate that process and get it where it needs to be on a daily basis, so there's no manual uploads and that type of those type of delays. Also, one thing that most people miss is the data compatible with your marketing engine. So for example, if you're buying a B2B list from like a ZoomInfo or an Apollo, where you have all B2B information, B2B email addresses, but you want to run paid ads, well, that's never going to work because you can't upload B2B business email addresses and get any type of match rate in the different ad platforms because nobody signs up using their work email addresses. That's where you need to make sure that you're having personal email addresses or a hashed email or a SHA-256. Like, what does the data contain? Does the data contain the right information to allow you to implement it where you want to now and where you're hoping that you can implement it in the future? So that's extremely important, as well as the compatibility of the data. What exactly are you getting? Because just a name and an email address and a phone number is what most people deliver, but there's a lot more out there. I mean, there's, your SHA-256, which allows for higher match rates in your ad platforms. There's personal email addresses, there's business email addresses, there's LinkedIn URLs, there's social media profiles, there's other demographic and firmographic information. On the B2B side, I'm assuming it would be nice to know, like, hey, this person that visited your website is a decision maker at this business, that this business does X amount of revenue and they're in this niche. Check, check, check. This meets your ICP. They've just visited your website. Here's all their contact information. Boom, we're off to the races. Let's go follow up with this person, get them on the phone, get them on a DM, and start engaging with them and building that B2B relationship that's so important. Starting that relationship from a warm, service value-based type of communication, not just, hey, I'm Jason, are you interested in what, I'm trying to sell you something. You might not be interested in it or not, but I'm going to try to convince you. That conversation, utilizing the data properly, could be, hey, I'm Jason, I know you've recently shown interest in our products or services. How can I help you? What questions can I ask? What prevented you from moving forward? Adding value, building credibility. It's a complete game changer. So back to the topic. Yes, a lot of data feels like a scam. It's very rare that we meet somebody who hasn't had a bad experience with data, which is also why we do only a 2-month agreement up front and month to month. We want to make sure that our customers, our clients are comfortable. They get access to our team, they get access to the data, they get access to a dedicated Slack channel so we can help you use the data. We're going to meet with you on a weekly basis to make sure everything is going smoothly, that the data is being implemented where it needs to be. It needs to implemented efficiently, that the numbers and all the KPIs are checking out. And we really want to show you meaningful growth within your business using the data within that first 60 to 90 days, and then continue to show you how to grow and scale and fine tune things from there. Most businesses, when we come in, we're implementing our data right off the bat and maybe 2 to 3 different facets of their business to get those initial quick wins. But then eventually we're 5 or 6 different opportunities to implement data, whether it be in-market, pixel, or enrichment, to really help drive growth and drive ROI. I mean, we get asked a lot, like, oh, well, how much should my cost per lead drop with using your data? And that's a very tough question, because the cost per lead might not always drop, but what if the quality increases? So if you pay the same $100 per lead, but you're closing 20% more leads, that $100 per lead works out just fine in most cases. So that's something that we really have to look at the business's numbers, where we want the data wants to drive quality, not necessarily quantity. We're looking to fine tune, trim the fat, and drive as much quality customer journeys throughout the process, leading to more conversions than just trying to throw as much stuff against the wall to see what sticks. So really appreciate everybody's time. Reach out if you have any questions. I look forward to connecting with you soon, but I promise, if you have that feeling like data is a scam, I don't know if this is right for me, that's perfectly normal. But let's jump on a call. Let's discuss a little further, go into a little more details on exactly how we use and leverage the data, and show you how to use and leverage successfully, driving an ROI for your business. Then if you haven't already booked a call, please go ahead and do so, and appreciate your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and talk to you soon. Have a great day.